You are watching Bulldog Basketball on AAMU Athletics YouTube channel. Tonight, the Lady Bulldogs look for a fourth straight win against Jackson State University as they look to bounce back after Saturday's loss against the Lady Braves of Alcorn State University. I'm Chauncey Sanders, being joined alongside by Jawan Davis, my usual partner, and newcomer, Miss Samara Carpenter. Samara, welcome on to the YouTube channel, and thanks for joining us today as we look forward to a really competitive contest here for the Lady Bulldogs. Jawan, the Lady Bulldogs dropped a close one here at Elmore Gymnasium Saturday as they lost towards the end of the game, winding minutes of the fourth quarter due to a tough late possession there. What do the Lady Bulldogs need to do to improve on keeping their foot on the pedal as they get towards the end of games and closing it out the right way?
Just stick to the same keys that Coach always says. You know, we have to control the pace of the game, limit turnovers, and play good defense. We played a good game last game, but like I said, just a couple bad decisions at the end of the game messed that up. But we had an excellent game out of Darianna with 20 points and 17 rebounds, and Jill and Nigeria also had a good game. It just like one of those ones that don't go your way. So like I said, it was a loss, but it's something to build off of, and hopefully we can come out with a W today.
As hopefully we can come out with a W today. Samira, we're not going up against an average team here in the SWAC, as we're going up against the conference champs of the Lady Tigers of Jackson State University. We know exactly what type of energy they're coming to bring, as they have now won their last two SWAC conference in-play games. Samira, what can we expect out of the Lady Tigers tonight?
Well, tonight we have playing Deja Rogan, which is the player of the week. She's averaging 16 points a game and 2 blocks. Coming from beating South Carolina State 97-31. They played plenty of big schools, Miami, Texas, and Arkansas, so we can expect a lot of good things coming out of this team.
Absolutely. As we look forward to the game today, we're going to have a starting lineup of our usual, which is Nigeria Jones alongside our usual center. Good to see her back out there, Darianna Lewis, as well as the guard, our veteran guard here, Jill Harris. Also rounding out the starting five is going to be Talia Jeter, as well as freshman Jordan Shannon, a fresh face into the lineup today, as we've had a couple scratches off. As we get this game started, tough basket there.
Yeah, man, just they getting off to a quick start right there, showing that they're going to try and push the pace early.
Inside to Lewis, her shot's up, no good. Last time we saw Lewis, she was being helped off the floor late into the fourth quarter before the last Lady Bulldog possession.
Yeah, it's good to see her out there. She's the heart of this Bulldog team, and pretty much if they're winning, she's going to have to have a good game for that to happen.
Three ball is up, no good there by Rogan. We're going to keep our eye out on her, as well as Jones on that tough matchup. Great pass there by Jones, but that layup is blocked. Taylor's pushing the ball up the floor. She's directing traffic. Lady Bulldogs getting into a zone defense there. Ball thrown away by Taylor. Once again, no Coach Margaret Richards, wishing for a speedy recovery for her as she is at home. We'll be looking forward to hearing more from Coach McNeil as well as Coach Morgan. Had a chance to speak with them before the game earlier, and they were very, very, very disappointed in the way the game unfolded towards the end of the fourth quarter. Great defense there by Harris. She's going to be called for a block.
Yeah, those are the games you want, especially with it being the opening game for the conference, you know, starting off how this conference season is going to go for y'all. So a good test today, so we're going to see what we can do today.
At the line for two is Dylan Taylor. Excuse me. That free throw there is by Kishana Lockett as Harris has the ball up top. She's looking inside for Lewis. Lewis on the baseline, faces up, tough layup. She's going to be at the line for two as that foul is going to go on Woodard. At the line for two is none other than Darianna Lewis, a very familiar face to the free throw line, as we know her to be the free throw queen herself here at this gym of Elmore Gymnasium.
Yeah, she controls that paint, and once she gets into the restricted area, if it isn't a basket, it's going to be a foul most of the time.
As Lewis led Omaha North High School in scoring and rebound each season as a four-year starter. And we're not talking about JV, we're talking about varsity here. Earned a first-team All-State honor as a senior after setting a school season, single-season record for a scoring average, as well as total points, as well as rebounds. As bucket is good there.
Yeah, and it's nice to see that. That's all translated here at A&M. She's improved every year, especially with the free throw shooting. So nice to see that Darianna has just been improving all around, even with the jump shot, as she just hit one right there.
Right on cue there by Lewis, the All-SWAC first team in 2020, as well as a three-time SWAC Player of the Year. Williams Holiday is going to be called for a jump ball as the Lady Bulldogs will take over possession here. Great defense by the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, we need those energy plays like that right now. We need to limit scoring and try and get a nice little lead right now.
Into the game for the Lady Tigers is going to be LaMiracle Sims, the senior forward out of Moss Point, Mississippi. Jones has the ball. She swings it up top to Lewis. Nice high low here by the Lady Bulldogs. Fake is up. Tough block there. Nice rebound by the freshman, Jordan Shannon, as she's been growing on here on the floor, growing right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, it's nice to see the freshman making a nice hustle play right there, following the ball and making a nice cleanup basket.
That three ball is good by Crump. Jones, nice handoff there to Harris. Harris looking to find someone. She finds Lewis up top. Over to Shannon. Nice left-hand drive by Shannon. She's stripped. Stolen by Crump. Crump pushes the ball up the floor to Luckett. Luckett, tough transition play there. Shot's no good. Rebounded by Harris. Here come the Lady Bulldogs pushing in transition. Harris has the ball. Ball is tipped. Nice find there by Lewis. Lewis, tough mid-range. It's up, no good. As we're going to have a foul on the floor by Jones.
Jackson State is really pushing the pace right now.
As that'll be the team's second.
Yeah, but like I was saying, they're really pushing the pace right now. I know with our Bulldogs, they're usually better when they're at a slower pace, high low, and getting those plays down to our bigs down low. So we need to slow down, play a little more control because we're getting a little too loose with these turnovers.
As Covington pushes the ball up the floor. Over to Rogan. Rogan, nice crossover. Has the ball up top. Tough mid-range. Great defense there by Harris. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. As Harris looks to get the defensive assignment today on the SWAC Player of the Year in Rogan.
It's going to be a tough guard. Like, with those 17 points per game she's been averaging, she's a nice shooter and also can get to the basket. So got a lot of workout for her today.
Jones tries for three. It's up, no good. Ball is tipped. Great rebound there by Jeter. Ball nearly loose. Nice drive there on the baseline by Lewis. It's up, it's good. Darianna Lewis putting her imprint on here into the first half, establishing her place into this game.
Yeah, nice to see, like you said, after seeing her being injured last game, nice to see that she's back to her normal self so far in this game.
Rogan looking inside, nothing there as she swings the ball over. Rogan gets the ball back as she kicks the ball back up top to Covington. Covington, tough drive towards the inside. Not able to find anyone. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot. Great defense there by Jeter and Lewis as they were able to block the ball. Nice drive there by Bergen. It's up. No good. She's going to be called for a charge. Tough play there by Bergen.
Got to slow down to see when they're coming in front of you. But like you said earlier, that was a good play by Jeter and Darianna right there. Need to do a good job of protecting the basket as Jackson State really been getting to the cup so far.
Covington brings the ball up the floor. She kicks it over to Rogan. Rogan thought about a three for a second and then traveled. We have a timeout on the floor with 4:58 remaining here in the first quarter. The game is tied 8-8. It's the Alabama A&M Athletics YouTube live stream. Welcome back to the A&M Bulldog Athletics live stream here at Elmore Gymnasium as the game is tied against the conference champs as Jones brings the ball up top. She swings it over. Nice handoff there by Shannon. Harris has the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. She gets a screen from Jeter. She's driving towards the left side of the floor. Nothing there. As Shannon has the ball up top, the tough freshman. Tough drive there by her. Shots blocked emphatically there by Williams Holiday, the 6'4" senior from Gulfport, Mississippi. As West Harrison High School is definitely in the house with that block. Jeter tries a three, no good as the shot clock expires. We're going to have a shot clock violation.
And Jackson State is showing it isn't going to be no easy game today on these Bucks. We're going to have to work for everything we get.
Covington has the ball. She swings it up top to Sims. Sims over to Crump. Rogan, tough drive. She finds Covington in the corner. Tough shots up, no good. Rebounded. No good. Yet again, another offensive rebound there by Amisha Williams Holiday.
Yeah, and we have a smaller lineup out right now with Darianna and Jeter, Darianna off the floor. So got to work for these defensive rebounds. We can't let them get second chance points like that.
As Bergen finds the ball on the wing, she drives up top towards the middle of the floor. Tough floater, it's up, no good. Tipped around, but in the hands of Williams Holiday. Here come the Lady Tigers pushing the ball up the floor. Rogan has the ball on the wing. She drives inside. Tough shot is up, no good. On the acrobatic shot, she's going to be at the line for two. Last time she was on the floor, Rogan looks a little gimpy there to get up, holding her backside there. She fell hard on the floor. We have a substitution here for the Lady Bulldogs as Lewis, as well as Warner checks in on the floor. Kobe Warner checking in, the forward from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, she's a great hustle player for us. She makes a lot of good plays out of the post, passing and scoring, and she can grab rebounds and defend. So nice to see what she'll do with her first minutes today.
Rogan having a solid season on the free throw line. Didn't miss a free throw against the Lady Hornets of Alabama State University last time she was on the floor. A perfect 4 for 4 as she checks out. Lady Tigers looking to show some length here as they go into a full court press. A diamond 1-2-2 zone as Lewis and the Lady Bulldogs quickly get the ball up the floor. The shot is blocked there yet again by Williams Holiday.
Yeah, got to be a little patient right there. They're moving around on defense. They're not letting it be easy for us. We just got to take our time and get the right shot.
Checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs is Jill Harris. Harris is looking to inbound the ball. She finds Lewis. Lewis tries a quick mid-range up, no good. As Sims pushes the ball up the floor. Great defense there by Jones. She's going to have a foul on the floor.
And we have to be careful with that one being our 5th one. We're about to be in the penalty with 3 minutes left. Those can be a couple easy buckets for Jackson State.
As that will be Jones' 2nd foul. Tough break here for the Lady Bulldogs as their veteran guard is in foul trouble here, playing right into the hands of Coach Tamika Reed's strategy. When I talked to her about the leadership of the Lady Bulldogs, she harped so much about how disciplined this Lady Bulldog team is defensively, as well as having a lot of leadership between Lewis as well as Jones.
Yeah, they've been, like she said, they both put in a lot of good years with this Bulldog team, and we do a good job of staying under the penalty with our fouls. So hopefully we can clean this game up as we don't need Jackson State to get a lot of easy buckets. That's a good turnover for us right there.
As Shannon was able to come up with the ball, she immediately handed the ball off to Harris. Harris has the ball up top, directing traffic, and she gets the ball to the left side of the wing. Shannon has the ball. Tough right-hand drive, nothing there. She finds Burgeon. Burgeon gets towards the middle of the floor. She's going to be fouled as that foul will go on number 1, Tylan Bowler, the 5'11" sophomore from Meridian, Mississippi.
Another quick foul right there.
That'll be Covington's first personal foul. Harris looking to get the ball in bounds. She finds Warner. Warner, 20 seconds on the shot clock here. Nice spin move. Shots up, no good. But Warner's going to be called for a travel. Tough break here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, one too many steps on that spin move right there. But like that, they're trying to get the ball down low and try and get that and force the paint, because that's when we're at our best, when we're getting buckets down low. That opens up the outside game for our guards.
Tough 3 is up, no good there by Luckett as Burgeon gets the rebound, immediately pushes the floor. Nice between the legs there. She gets towards the left side of the floor. Tough stop and spin, shots up, no good. Ball tipped around by Warner as Sims was luckily able to keep her foot in bounds.
And that was a quick shot right there. I feel like we kind of rushed it right there. We need to get into our possession and work the ball around more.
As Williams Holiday has the ball up top. Wide open for the layup is Luckett. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Lady Bulldogs on defense.
Yeah, I know Coach isn't happy with the easy bucket giving up like that.
As Harris has the ball up top. Nice crossover. Looking inside, we're going to have an offensive foul called on Shannon. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is Jeter as she replaces Warner. Tough play here for the Lady Bulldogs, not really being able to get anything going offensively since the timeout break. Tough mid-range is up by Woodard, no good. Rebounded by Bowler as the ball was tipped around. The Lady Tigers are going to hold on to it here.
Yeah, they kind of reached a stalemate offensively. They've been taking a lot of tough shots, a lot of contested jump shots. They need to find a way to get some either post up by Darianna down low or just try and get an easy layup to try and set the offense back up.
Tough mid-range, no good there by Williams Holiday. As Harris pushes the ball up the floor on the left side. She's looking for a screen, and she gets the screen from Lewis. Tough right-hand layup, no good. Rebounded by Williams Holiday. Boy, has she been on the glass today.
Yeah, she's been making it work. And with Darianna, it's usually her killing the other team on the board. So it's kind of odd to see another big down there. That's a nice layup right there.
As Luckett gets her layup to go. 40 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter for the Lady Bulldogs, 17-8. Looking to bite into this deficit. Harris drives left. She drives towards the baseline. She finds Lewis. Lewis tries for three. It's up short.
The girls are really overworking themselves a little bit. They need to go ahead and slow the pace down, making sure that they're doing what they need to do to get that ball in the hoop.
Yeah, they've went a good 4 minutes without scoring. I know coach isn't happy with that. But we're still in this game. Just need to get out this quarter and clean this up.
As Coach Reed looks to get the Lady Tigers one last possession. Tough shot, no good by Luckett. Rebounded by Lewis. As the horn sounds, that will do it for the Lady Bulldogs here in the first quarter as they trail 17-8. Opening quarter here, Jawan and Samira, was very, very promising earlier on, as we had a tie going in to the last timeout break at 8-8. And then the Lady Tigers flexed their muscle here and shown us why they are the SWAC champs.
Yeah, they're holding us to 18% so far in this quarter. We only have 3 baskets. They're controlling the paint with 10 of their 13 points coming in the paint. So we just need to tighten up defensively and offensively. It's still a close game. It isn't even double digits yet. So just need to slow down, get into our offense, and then defensively force some more of those contested jumpers we were forcing earlier in the first quarter.
Yes, as Jawan said, making sure we're slowing down everything, making sure we're getting back on D, and making sure that we're actually blocking.
Samara, welcome in. First time here on the live stream. Newcomer, looking forward to seeing you get more and more comfortable here on the live stream, as well as becoming our next play-by-play analyst. I'll say it first here that I know for a fact once you get the hang of things into the flow of how the live stream goes, that you will be our next play-by-play analyst for our Lady Bulldog basketball program.
Yes, that is the goal for me, yes.
As well as showing up in great dresses as well.
Oh,
I
thank
see,
you.
first time on air, looking great, hair together, dressed together, very nice. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
As we are back live here as Luckett gets the ball up top to Williams Holiday. She's looking inside for a high-low. Nearly traveled there as she let the ball go, and Luckett was able to find the ball. Luckett drives, easy layup again for Luckett.
It seemed like another miscommunication right there with Darianna giving up the lane. Just have to clean up these mistakes and not let this lead get out of hand.
Mid-range is up. No good there by Jeter. Jeter still finds the ball. She finds Shannon. Ball is loose. Shannon is able to hold on to it as she drives baseline. Harris has it for three on the wing. Gets up. It's good. Up and stuck there by Jill Harris for three.
See, we need some of those. Three-point shots like that open up the lane for Darianna and her other bigs down low.
Williams Harris looking for Rogan, as we're going to have a foul on the floor. I think we're going to have two different fouls called here, as that was an offensive foul called on Rogan, as that'll be her first. On the backdoor screen, looking to open up Williams Holiday to be able to cut inside for an easy layup. As Harris drives the ball on the right wing. She finds Lewis. Lewis inside to Jeter. Jeter, tough reverse layup, nearly blocked there as Woodard was able to be able to get the deflection there on that layup.
Yeah, it seems like Jackson State really been putting the emphasis on not giving up no easy layups for us. That's a good. Ooh, that's a tough steal.
Rogan's able to find the steal. We're going to have a jump ball on the floor here. What a possession there, as the reigning SWAC Player of the Year didn't give up on that possession, as we're going to have a jump ball possession staying with the Bulldogs.
Have a little conversation with the ref there.
They're hustling out there. They're playing good defense. And like I was saying, they're taking away a lot of these easy baskets that our Bulldogs are used to getting.
Harris crossing over, looks inside for Lewis. Lewis on the block. Tough mid-range up, no good. Tough play by her earlier on in this first half. She was getting a lot more easier looks at the basket. Now she's getting further and further away from the basket now, shooting a lot of mid-ranges. Great defense there by the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, we have to do what we got to do to try and get under the basket. That's what we are best. With Jeter getting those high-low passes from her, or us getting a dump down low to Darianna, we just have to do what we have to do to try and get back into our regular flow of offense.
At the line is Amisha Williams-Holiday, putting an imprint on this game so far with a couple of blocks. As that second free throw is good. Lady Tigers doing a great job of knocking down their free throws and not missing out on any free opportunities, as Burgeon gets the pass inside to Jeter. Back to Burgeon for the mid-range. It's up, it's good.
See, that was a more patient possession, working for an open shot right there. Just need more of that right there. Like I said earlier, the game's not that far away.
Rogan looks inside, weaving her way through, finds the ball over in the corner to Crump. Crump layup is up and good, as she lets the Lady Bulldogs know about that finish. Harris pushes the ball up the floor to Burgeon. Burgeon back to Harris up top as she's met by Rogan. A little bit of fort high here for the Lady Bulldogs. Burgeon gets the ball. She's going to be fouled. That foul is going to go on to Crump. As that will be her first personal foul, team second. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs is Jania Alexander, the freshman from McDonough High School in Georgia. As the state of Georgia is well represented here in this Lady Bulldog program, as well as the SWAC, as that ball bounced out of bounds. As we'll get a look here at Elmore for the first time at Jania Alexander. Ball up top to Luckett. Rogan tries for three. It's up. No good. Ball rebounded. And the finish with the foul by Holiday. Tough possession here by the Lady Bulldogs, as Williams-Holiday was able to get that bucket to go in along with the foul. Juwan, tough possession there by the Lady Bulldogs, as they played great defense there on the reigning SWAC Player of the Year. As her shot wasn't able to fall, they weren't able to box out down low and allowed Williams-Holiday for the easy putback.
And that's kind of been the story of this game so far. She's been controlling the boards and getting those second chance points with 8 points and 5 rebounds. It's been an excellent first half for her, so really need to find a way to slow her down. She's getting the best of us right now.
As the Lady Bulldogs are having a rough time so far here in this game, battling with size, as they are without Lazaria Saunders, as well as Alexis Evans, as well as Kira Johnson-Graham, as last time we saw her against Georgia State here at Elmore Gymnasium. She had a great game.
Yeah, it's just with us, we're usually one of the bigger teams over here in the SWAC. So, but like you said, with the injuries stuff, just playing real smaller than usual. So, have to make adjustments and find a way to get back to crashing the boards. That's a great rebound right there by Darianna.
What a play there by Darianna Lewis on the offensive putback. 11-point ball game here with 6 minutes remaining in the first half, 26-15. What a drive there by Covington.
And they're doing a great job of getting Darianna out of the paint and then slash it to the rim. And when there's no rim protection, it's pretty much an easy layup right there for the guard.
Tough play there by the Lady Bulldogs as Coach McNeil was heated with that play. Shannon has the ball. She kicks it over in the corner. Alexander gets the ball. Nice jump shot fake there. She tries for two. It's up. No good. Ball is tipped. Shannon is fighting for the ball. What a play there by the freshman as she's not able to get the ball to another Lady Bulldog.
And we need that type of hustle, working for those second chance points and trying to get these rebounds, trying to get a little more energy here in the building.
As Covington is directing traffic, she kicks the ball over to Crump. Crump three is up, no good. Rebounded by Shannon. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. As Harris finds her way over to the right wing, looking inside for Lewis, nothing there. She finds Shannon up top. Shannon doesn't like what she sees. She drives, it's up, no good. Rebounded nearly by Lewis, as we're gonna have a foul on Lewis. Tough fall there. Every fall counts when we're looking at Lewis, recognizing how tough of an injury she had Saturday against the Lady Braves, as we have a timeout on the floor with 4:54 remaining here in the first half. The Lady Bulldogs trail 28-15. Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs look to bite into this deficit. Tough layup is good by Williams Holiday, having herself a game here early in the first half.
Hey man, she's working on a double-double right now so far, and like you said, she's controlling the paint, and so far that's controlling the game for them.
What a play there by Shannon. Nice fake. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Williams Holiday. Who else? Dominating the paint here for this Lady Tiger team.
And that was a nice move right there. Just needed to finish in. But we need more good shots like that.
As she gets the ball on the post, her shot's up, no good. Ball is tipped there by Alexander as the Lady Bulldogs are able to come down with it. Shannon, tough shot. It's up off the glass. No Windex.
And she's giving us good energy right now. She's getting those rebounds we can't get. And nice hustle play right there and getting us a good layup.
What a layup there as it's no good by Crump. Guys, a lot of back and forth game here, but the SWAC champs have their imprint here in this second quarter, particularly more into the second half of the first quarter into now where we're at with 3:47 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know what coach told them coming out of that first time out, but they've had their foot on the gas ever since, and we've been trying to fight our way back into it, but we just can't find a a flow in our offense, and defensively we're letting them control the paint, which is what we're usually doing. So we need to pick it up as this game is starting to get a little out of hand for us.
As Crump knocked down the first late free throw from Houston, Texas, the redshirt junior. Into the game for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Lady Bulldogs, I'm correct here. It's going to be Darian Burgeon, as well as for the Lady Tigers, we're going to have Bowler check back into the game. Also checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be number 2, LaCambria Shakespeare.
Yeah, a little more size out there for us. Hopefully she can give us a little energy and give us a couple rebounds and slow Holiday down out there.
Really got to make sure we're opening our eyes and paying attention to where that ball goes.
As that possession did result in a turnover there by the Lady Bulldogs. Sims' shot is up off the glass. It's good.
It seems like they're just taking turns on us in the paint. We just have to find a way to keep them out, and like we did early in that first quarter, and force those contested outside jump shots.
Virgin looking to probe inside. She fakes. Her shot is up. No good off the front of the rim. But Shannon with the offensive layup as that one doesn't fall. Rebounded by Covington as the Lady Tigers get the ball up the floor. What a crossover there by Luckett. Her shot's no good, but she's going to be at the line for 2.
I mean, these fast breaks, they're doing a good job of beating us down court. And if they're not getting a layup, they're getting a lot of free fouls. But once again, one foul away from being into the bonus.
The homegrown girl from Jackson, Mississippi, graduated from Lanier High School, as she prefers to be called Key. The daughter of Lasagna Luckett. Her hobbies included playing basketball, and one of her favorite teams is the Los Angeles Clippers. Maybe a sign there. Guys, tough play here in the first half for the Lady Bulldogs as they trail now by 17 with 2:49 remaining here in the first half. But there are signs the Lady Bulldogs are getting the shots that they want inside in the paint, just out of control, out of sort.
Yeah, and Jackson State are doing a good job of keeping all the shots inside contested. We're not shooting that many outside jumpers. We have only 1 3-pointer so far this game. So we need to find a way to open this offense up a little more. As Darianna, they're doing a good job of holding her down. And just, we have to find out what's going to be that switch for us so far in this game, as scoring has really been tough for us.
Making sure that we're communicating back on offense.
So Luckett's going to be at the line for 2. She's currently majoring in therapeutic recreation. As her second free throw is good. 19-point ball game here for the Lady Bulldogs. As Shannon pushes the ball through traffic. Ball is tipped there by Covington. Virgin tries a 3. It's up, no good. Too hard there. Rebounded by Luckett. She pushes the ball up the floor. No look pass inside to Woodard as it's broken up by Virgin. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Alexander driving inside, stepped out of bounds, looking to pass the ball up top to Virgin. As she's on the floor, oh no, grimacing here as she's holding on to her knee. Tough play there by Alexander as she's on the shorter side of the out of bounds. Welcome back to the Dog Pound, who wasn't here last season for this Bulldog program.
Yeah, it's nice to see our fans with them just now coming back for this new next semester. Nice to see them starting to fill the arena back up. And as this is one of our last season in Elmore, hopefully we can get the Dog Pound a little more into this game, as this really starting to get away with this 19-point deficit so far.
As Alexander is able to get up on her own here, being helped off on the side by a trainer. Tough break here by the freshman, getting her first true taste of SWAC basketball at home here at Elmore Gymnasium.
Yeah, with once again another injury for our Lady Bulldog team. It just seems like that injury bug has really gotten to us recently and really making it adverse for us right now as have to dig deeper into the rotation.
Hoping for great help there by Alexander as we continue on here into the first half. The Lady Bulldogs are trying to fight their way back into this game as Woodard gets her shot no good as the ball was tipped out of bounds by Woodard. The Lady Tigers are going to hold on to the possession here. Tough break there by the Lady Bulldogs. Lucky to inbound the ball here on the baseline as she gets the ball up top to Woodard. Her shot is up and stuck.
Yeah, that was a nice looking jump shot right there. And they're really starting to just score all over the court for us. We need to find a way to get a little more energy in defense and try and force some more turnovers.
Shannon mid-range is no good. Luckett pulls the ball up the floor. She gets it inside to Woodard. Her layup is good.
Yeah, they're doing a real good job of working this fast break on this.
40-17 ball game here as the Lady Bulldogs trail big. Harris finds Shannon up top. Over to none other than Trinity Murray. Welcoming sign here as Coach McNeil is going deep into the bench. Shannon, nice up and under. Her shot is blocked, but Warner's able to recover for her and clean up the mess. Kobe Warner.
Yeah, nice second chance point right there. We need a little more energy going to the second half.
Little high-low action here for the Lady Tigers. Woodard mid-range is up, no good. Rebounded by Burgeon. Off of the leg, it's going to go to the Lady Tigers. So we're going to have a substitution here for the Lady Tigers. Number 23, Jalea Hickman, is going to check in, the freshman from Newton, Mississippi. Lots of length here for this Coach Tamika Reed-led Jackson State Tiger team.
With us being undermanned and undersized right now, it's really been a house on us as they've been working the paint with 22 points so far in the paint to our 10.
With 40.6 seconds remaining here into the first half, that's going to go on to Murray. That foul will be her first. At the line is going to be Bowler. Bowler last season averaged 15 points alongside with 12 rebounds to go with that. We had a chance to talk to Coach Reed, and she said with her length at guard will put her ahead of the game in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, as it's doing exactly that. She can shoot as well as have a gifted touch on the inside. She had plenty of great things to say about her.
Yeah, with like what she was saying, with a lot of the guards in this conference being the smaller size guards, her size can really be a good advantage for the team.
She appeared in 21 games for the Lady Tigers. Easy layup here. What is going on with this Lady Bulldogs defense? As the horn sounds, the Lady Bulldogs trail 43-21 here in the first half. Guys, it's been a tough break here since the earlier part of the first quarter in this first half. What are you guys' take on this first half?
They're just losing a lot of energy for us right now. They're killing us on the rebounding with 25 to our 15, 24 paint points to our 10. We're even in a lot of the other statistics with assists and turnovers. It's just they're taking over the paint. They're making it hard for us to get into the paint, and we're not hitting any jump shots. So really need to find a new flow for our offense. We need to get that energy back going in here. We need to force some turnovers, get a couple easy buckets for ourselves so we can try and get a little run for ourselves going in this second half. As it's a 22-point game, but like I said, you can just hit that switch and be right into it like that. So hopefully Coach can speak something into them and get a fire under them for the second half.
Absolutely.
like Juwan said, making sure we hit that switch. We know the Lady Tigers are really good at coming back on offense, and we got to make sure that we're coming back on defense as well and making sure we're there for when they get there to make sure we're blocking those shots.
Absolutely, as the Lady Bulldogs struggled inside with the length of this Jackson State Lady Tiger team, whether it's been with Williams Holiday as well as Woodard getting her hands onto the offensive boards and easier shots here on the inside the paint in the later half of this second half, this first half, excuse me, here in the paint.
Yeah, second chance points. They have 7 so far. They also get to the free throw line. We have 10 fouls so far in this first half. And like you said, Coach said we're a disciplined team, and we're usually not that bad at fouling. So these easy points we're getting off at the free throw line with the points in the paint is really making it tough for us to try and get a little rhythm going in this game.
Absolutely, as that will do it for us here at the Horn in the first half. The Lady Bulldogs trail 43-21. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs trail here at Elmore Gymnasium 43 to 21 here at halftime. We're being joined alongside a familiar face here for the Bulldog faithful, Natalie Collins. Natalie, welcome back to Elmore. Good to see you again here on a break. How's everything been for you so far?
Hey y'all, it's good to see y'all too. It's been good. It's been good. Gearing up, about to get my grad degree. So
Absolutely.
gearing up for that. That'll happen in May.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, we'd love to have you here on a live stream here to talk more ball with us since, we've seen you and called so many games of yours here. What's your thoughts so far into the first half of this ball game?
Defense, like that's where you got to put it up. 21 points it isn't a lot for us, but it really starts on the defensive end, hedging those screens or getting under those screens to get back to the defenders, so we're not just giving up the lane and boxing out. Really, just fundamental stuff.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So we know you have had a lot of experience with Rogan, being a SWAC Player of the Year, as well as this Jackson State squad. How important is a game like this to you guys against the SWAC champs, as well as the others that will be atop of this SWAC team that we know will usually be around here come towards tournament time?
Oh, it's really important. You got to set the tone for the rest of SWAC season. This is week number 2 technically. So yeah, it's important to come back out here in the second half and really show what we're made of. The SWAC is a tough conference. Every week it's going to be somebody different. So you got to make sure you make every game count.
Absolutely. Natalie, we're going towards the SWAC conference play here later on into the second half here as we'll be on the road coming up. How important are those road games? As we know we're short-handed here, how much will that test us here, and how will that gear us up for SWAC tournament play?
Road games will definitely be a test. They're coming off some good road games, though. We're definitely coming off some good road games. So hopefully that momentum will carry. Like I said, the SWAC, anything can happen in the SWAC. So we go on the road, win by 40, we lose by 40 at home. It doesn't really matter. It's just about being focused, keeping that discipline.
Absolutely. As we're getting a shoot around here to start off the second half, we just wanted to also talk about how much the program has changed since you first came here as a freshman. I know all the time when I talk with Coach Richard, she talks about how you guys are her babies. You guys were her first class, and how she loves you all so much between you, Nigeria, whether it's Day Harper, and now adding on to that with Darianna. How important and how special has it been to been a part of this program and seeing the development and the changes since you've been here as a Bulldog?
Oh, I take pride in it. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm Bulldog till I die. Of course, my career got cut short because of injury, but that doesn't matter. I truly believe, that class, like you mentioned, me,
Right.
Day, Tierra Dark from Silicaca,
Right.
we all came in, even Ashlyn Dotson, we all came in.
And Alexis Evans as well.
Alexis Evans,
you guys
you
were
know
a
what
huge
I'm
group.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, we were huge. Alex Johnson, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, we all came in and really gave it our all, and now Alabama A&M is something to talk about. It's what we were ranked 4th preseason.
Fourth. Right.
Yeah, like now we're definitely something to talk about, and I take pride in that.
And it's starting to show not just here in normal Alabama, but the SWAC conference in general now.
Yeah,
When you
course.
look about the type of publicity that the SWAC gets when we first all came in here as freshmen versus now as seniors, you get notoriety from Bleacher Report as well as other social media posts, whether it's been with Lights on Sports and so many other groups now socially are starting to become more aware, not just of SWAC basketball, but SWAC lady basketball as well.
Oh yeah, it's crazy the amount of publicity. Everybody kind of on that HBCU train right now.
Yeah.
I say, hey, if you wasn't with us when we was rocking Russell, nah. But all jokes aside, the SWAC getting a lot of attention. I remember my freshman sophomore year. We played with Shaquilla out of Grambling, and she got recognized by LeBron.
Right.
And ever since then, it's just been like a ladder. And more athletes are coming. You see more talent.
Definitely.
It's all coming to the SWAC, and not just A&M, but the whole SWAC. And that's what it's about, really.
Definitely. Natalie Collins, we thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
thank
us,
y'all.
getting your first taste. I appreciate you always.
Yes,
Always.
thank y'all.
And we wish you nothing but the best. Good luck in your studies and well beyond that as well, as we look forward to hearing more great things from you, okay?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to join us here on the live stream. Be no stranger, okay?
All right, I'm invited back.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah, for
good
sure.
now.
All right, go
Absolutely.
Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. As that was Natalie Collins joining us here on the live stream here at the end of the first half as the Lady Bulldogs trail 43-21. We'll be right back after the break.
By encouraging competition during this global pandemic, competitive excellence takes on a new definition for our Bulldogs. This fund enhances our efforts to ensure our athletic department can service each team to become a prominent national competitor in all aspects of NCAA Division I athletics. Donation to the Bulldog Strong Fund will be used to cover student athletic scholarships, supporting recruiting efforts, and creating additional health and wellness initiatives. We're under tough and challenging times, but with your support, the Bulldog Strong Fund will thrive. Donations of all sizes make a huge difference and are greatly appreciated. Visit AAMUsports.com to learn more about the Bulldog Strong Fund and how you can donate now. Thank you in advance for your continued support of Alabama A&M Athletics.
Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs look to bite into this 20-point lead here, 43-21. As that shot's no good, rebounded by Lewis. Virgin pushes the ball up the floor, but it's stolen here by Crump. Crump pushes up the floor on the right side. Right-hand layup is off the glass and in.
Yeah, that was a great play right there. Came real quick like a safety right there. And not a good way to start out the second half for us.
Jones gets the ball to Virgin. That three ball is good. Darian Virgin putting 3 points on the board here for the girls in maroon and white.
And there hasn't been too much three-point shooting for either team today. That's only our second one. So we maybe get a couple more of those and make them have to come out there and guard us out there.
Great defense there by Jeter, not able to corral the rebound as Williams Holiday picks up where she left off in the first half, putting 2 points on the board her own self. Jeter has the ball up top on the free throw line. Takes a mid-range, it's up, no good. Rebounded by Woodard. As Lockett pushes the ball up the floor, she sends it to Woodard. Woodard, nice fake over to Rogan. Rogan literally lost the ball there. As she gets the ball inside, it's up and good.
And they're really taking over the paint. With that being their 30th point in the paint. So they have more points in the paint than we have points, period. We just have to find a way to limit these points and try and cut this lead down.
Jones gets the ball over to Lewis. Lewis, tough drive. It's good. Darianna Lewis responding there to the basket by Rogan. Nice matchup here from both of them, as we're going to look to see as they will both be candidates of SWAC Player of the Year yet again.
Yeah, they've both been getting the best of each other, playing good basketball. So
Great defense there by Jeter. She's able to get the ball to Jones. Jones pushes the ball up the floor. She directs traffic. Nice catch there by Lewis. Great pass to Jeter. Nearly lost the ball. She comes up with it. We're going to have a foul on the floor on Woodard.
And it's good to see Nigeria back out there. Hopefully she can stay out of foul trouble. She's a big part of this offense, like you said, as a leader and as a scorer and an assist playmaker for us.
That will be Woodard's first, team's first. Harris is going to inbound the ball here. She finds Burgeon. Burgeon in the corner to Harris. Harris back to Burgeon. Over to Jeter. Jeter working the side. Ball is stripped. Nice strip there by Luckett. Rogan has the ball. She crosses over, back up top to Luckett. Luckett gets a screen from Woodard. She swings the ball inside to Williams. Holiday in the basket with the foul. She'll be at the line for one.
And she's really putting her stamp down on this game with another and one. She's really controlling the paint and getting the best of us, getting the best of our defense right now.
Amisha Williams Holiday with 15 points here, 6 of 9 from the field, a perfect 3 for 3 on the line to go along with all of those great numbers, 7 rebounds.
Yeah, 3 blocks as well. She's controlling the paint on both sides and playing like how Darianna usually plays for us. So
Harris looking to get the ball past as Jones tries for 3. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis to Harris. Harris kicks it over to Burgeon. She tries a 3. It's up, no good, as Woodard rebounds the ball for the Lady Tigers. Ball nearly lost there. Coach McNeil wanted to travel as Luckett gets the ball.
And those are good shots. Even though they don't fall, we need to keep taking those and make them come out there, and maybe that can open up a little more for us on the inside.
Rogan not able to get that layup to fall as Woodard comes up with the offensive rebound. She throws the ball out of bounds, but we have an injury on the floor here. Tough break here, as that is Darianna Lewis yet again. You hate to see it, as Saturday she was on the floor as well late into the fourth quarter with 5.3 seconds remaining.
Yeah, she's one of those leaders for this team, and like you said, with her just coming off another injury, hopefully we can see her walk this off on her own.
As it seems to be an apparent leg injury, you hate to see that here for the Lady Bulldogs, as they're already undermanned, including without their head coach Margaret Richards. Coach, if you're listening in, we miss you and we hope for a speedy recovery and great health, as well as we're going into the later part here in the meat and potatoes of SWAC conference play. As Lewis is being helped off the floor here, been a tough game for her, as she's been getting banged up inside, whether it's been from Williams Holiday to Woodard. There's plenty of length here on the floor for this Lady Jackson Tiger team.
And they're also playing real physical. It's been high in fouls, been a lot of collisions and a lot of players on the ground. Just been a real physical game. And like I said earlier, just hate to see another one of our Lady Bulldogs down with an injury.
We'll be trying to get updates on Lewis, as we're going to get a review here for a flagrant foul by the referees. We have a little break here on the floor with 6:32 remaining here in the third quarter. The Lady Bulldogs trail 52-26. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs are looking to fight their way back into this game as they trail 52 to 26, guys. Tough play here as Lewis came down and apparently rolled her ankle. Tough play there for her. Hoping for her all of the best as Jones has the ball. She gets a screen from Shannon, makes her way inside. The veteran guard misses that layup, rebounded by Williams-Holiday as Crump pushes the ball up the floor on the right wing. She looks to hand the ball off. Great defense there by Jones to try to deflect the ball there. Woodard has the ball up top. She swings the ball over to Covington. Covington up top for Crump for three. Hand in the face, don't matter. The three ball is good. 55-26. Harris has the ball on the wing. She gets a screen. Her three is up. No good. Rebounded by Woodard as she passes the ball along to Covington.
And that's one thing about that injury of Darianna is that's another one of our bigger Bulldogs out there, so it's going to be even tougher to get these rebounds now with this smaller lineup in.
Crump has the ball between the legs. She's looking up top for Covington. She finds Covington. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Covington gets a quick double screen as she drives down the lane. Right-handed layup is good. 57-26 with 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Jones makes a drive of her own. Nice pass over to Shannon. Shots up off the glass and in.
Great job of drawing the defense in by Nigeria and finding the open Shannon right there for a nice jump shot.
Covington has the ball up top. She's met with a 2-3 zone by this Lady Bulldog team. Tough drive there by Rogan. Looks to get the ball in. Great defense there by Shannon for the steal. Shannon drives. She kicks it over to Jones. Layup is up and good. Nigeria Jones.
Seeing plays like that can bring energy back into the building and can bring us back into this game.
Great defense there by Warner. That layup is good by the veteran big Williams-Holiday. So we're going to have a timeout on the floor here with 4:12 remaining in the third quarter. The Lady Bulldogs trail by 29, 59-30. Guys, tough break here as the Lady Bulldogs lose one of their leading rebounders as well as their leading scorer in Darianna Lewis, but the energy has picked up since then as Jones and Shannon have worked well together as we've seen a couple of great plays. Guys, they're going to have to string along a couple of stops here if they want to fight back into this ball game in the second half.
Yeah, and the game's not over yet. You know, they always say basketball is a game of runs, especially with this much time left. All you have to do is just stick on to it basketball. We need to continue to force turnovers like we did on those previous two possessions and get those easy layups so we can set up and maybe get a couple more and get a little offensive flow going. But I like that we're playing with more energy so far in this second half, and even though we're down 29, we need to keep playing with this energy as the game's not over yet, you know.
Yes, making sure we're having less turnovers and making sure we're getting back on defense. Now that Darianna is out, making sure we're getting those rebounds in and making sure we're keeping our eye on the ball back on offense.
Absolutely, as we'll keep an eye on that as we go in to this timeout break as the horn sounds. Subbing in for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be number 2, LaCambria Shakespeare from Duluth, Georgia. As Shannon has the ball looking inside for the high-low, nothing there. Nice drive, nice fake there by Shannon. Shots up, in and out. Tough shot there by Shannon as she made a great move to free herself open.
Yeah, she's been playing real good for us. She's been giving us a little bit of everything with 3 steals, 3 rebounds, and 6 points. Being a real good energy players also for us defensively.
As Covington makes a tough right-hand drive, it's up, it's good. Jawan, it's been a tough break here as the veteran players here of The Lady Tigers have just had their hands all over this play. What a play there by Nigeria Jones to the pass to Shakespeare.
Yeah, that was a nice pass right there. But like you're saying, it seems like they're noticing that we're the smaller team right now, and they're taking advantage of that by not taking that many jump shots and just doing their best to get to the smaller side of the court like that and try and force a way under the rim.
As that shot there is short by Williams Holiday. Great defense there by the Lady Bulldogs. Burgeon, what a fake. Shots up, no good. Off the front iron, rebounded by Bowler. Covington has the ball. She gets a screen from Sims. She swings the ball over to Bowler. In the hands of Luckett. Her three ball is right down the net. 64-32.
Yeah, it seems like the Lady Tigers offense is just opening up more and more as this game going on. Is now the three ball has been added to this game, man. Just been making it real tough for our Lady Bulldogs to get into it.
Jones has the ball up top. She gets a screen from Shannon. Jones lost the ball there. It was poked out of bounds. The Lady Bulldogs will hold on. Jones looking inside for Jeter. She checks in. What a fake up and under off the glass and in. Taking her to school there.
Yeah, nice post move right there. We need a little more of that, you know. Give them a little taste of their own medicine, what they've been giving us all day today.
Woodard grabs the offensive board there. Shot missed by Bowler. As she drives down the floor, she's met in the air by Shakespeare. She's going to be called for a foul. That will be the Lady Bulldogs' second foul. At the line for the Lady Tigers, it's going to be number 0, Deja Woodard. Woodard having a solid game herself today.
Really need to make sure we're boxing out after she shoots these free throws, making sure we get that ball back.
As the second free throw is good.
Usually don't see us get out-rebounded as much as we are today with 34-18. This is one of the most I've seen in the game against us. But like we said earlier, this is a bigger team that we're not usually going against, especially with the injuries we had. So
Ball nearly stolen there by Covington as the ball bounced off the foot of Nigeria Jones. Good to see Alexander back on the floor as she had a scary fall earlier in the first half as she had to be helped off the floor. Jones looking inside, she finds Jeter. I don't think Jeter was expecting the ball there. Nice fake as she's at it again. She's going to be fouled in the basket by Jeter. What a play there by Talia Jeter. Back-to-back plays here as she gets her man in the air and is able to catch a Sims bird as she's able to get the basket and the foul.
yeah, she's really been playing good as she came into this third quarter. That's the second bucket in a row for her. She's really playing real good out of that post, and that's her second bucket of the game.
Jeter's free throw is no good, rebounded by Sims.
The Lady Bulldogs are working really hard to try to get that score back up.
As Woodard tries the mid-range, it's up, bounces off, no good, rebounded by Jeter. Jeter pushes the ball up the floor. She finds Burgeon. Burgeon pushing the floor through transition. Jones thought about a three, looking inside. As Shakespeare wasn't able to grab her position, three ball is no good by Jones, rebounded by Sims. Here come the Lady Tigers. Covington is looking at direct traffic here. Bowler thought about a mid-range there. She swings to Sims. She tries a mid-range of her own. No good. Rebounded and put back in by Bowler. As you can hear, those Tiger fans do travel a lot. Tiger Talk fans as well as the Jackson Tiger home fans are here in full effect in their navy blue and white. Nice layup there by Alexander.
They're traveling the same way they did with that football team this year.
Covington on the fake. Her mid-range is up, no good. At the horn. Tough fall there by Sims. At the horn, the Lady Bulldogs are looking to still fight their way back into this game, guys. 10 minutes left as they trail 67-38. A lot of ball games still left here in this fourth quarter here at Elmore Gymnasium, guys, as the Lady Bulldogs have a lot to handle, but there's plenty of time left.
Yeah, and they just need to clean up their game. We're pretty even with the turnovers, but like I said, what's really been the killer for this game is the rebound. We're being out-rebounded 37-20, with most of it coming on the defensive side. We haven't been able to get those second chance points that Jackson State is getting on their side. And then also the paint. They're beating us 40-24 in the paint. So with those two things right there, that's usually things we are good at controlling, but like we've been saying all game, with us being undermanned and also with Jackson State being a taller team to match up with us, they just really been taking advantage of that.
Absolutely. So what do we all expect going in here into this fourth quarter out of this Lady Bulldogs team?
I really feel like just playing with energy, you know, ignoring the scoreboard. Like I said, the game's not over, but really not playing down, playing with good energy and having something good to come back onto the next game where even if we don't cut into this game and make it a close one like we want to, playing with something that we can look at and transfer hopefully over to the next game.
Absolutely. As the horn sounds here, we'll be awaiting the inbound. Tough play here at Elmore Gymnasium as Bergen is called for an offensive foul to start the fourth quarter, and the Bulldog faithful hate it. Great to see them in the stands, as last season we didn't get too much of fan interaction in general as we were limited in seating due to COVID-19.
Yeah, it's nice to see the dog pounding effect, and
Over there.
even with the game not being that close, to just see that they're still into this game and still trying, you know, have their own little impact on it.
As students are back here on campus of Alabama A&M, located right here in Normal, Alabama, starting their first day of classes. Guys, online classes are back and in effect as Bergen tries for three here. What have you guys made so far of online classes, even though we are present here on campus?
You know, even at first, you know, it was something tough, but with it being like going into, at this point, the second year of it, I've gotten used to it. You know, I'm more of a in-class type of learner, but it's something to get used to. It's a kind of a weird thing, but like I said, I'm used to it by now.
I actually enjoy the online classes. Get to chill in the room, lay back. While learning, I actually cannot complain about it.
As Rogan's three is good there, 70-38.
That's definitely one of the positives about it. You know, I can't complain about being able to sit in my bed and go to class. You know, so it has its positives, it has its ups and its downs.
It definitely has its ups and its downs. You can enjoy being at home. One thing I do enjoy is being able to be under my own will to go and grab water and have my water on me versus having to go to a water faucet and having to touch the faucet and then get water, or having to leave class and then you're losing the information or having to try to gain the information by one of your counterparts. As Rogan tries yet another three, it's no good, rebounded by Harris. Guys, I know it's grown weary that a lot of students are tired of being online, and it's been a conversation held by many campuses as well as student government organizations whether or not as students should be back on campus or not around the country.
Yeah, and I hate it for, especially the younger classes now who never really got to get a full on-campus experience, especially since the ones who've been on from 2020 to now. So, but especially with how stuff is now, with it being a new variant, it seems like every couple weeks it's hard to try and let people be as open on campus as they want to be without also being able to try and limit COVID. So it's just a sticky situation.
As well as those student athletes, I know it's just a little bit harder for them trying to maintain those online classes and going back to next week, going back to in-person classes. It's going to be just a little bit tough for them to try to get back in the swing of things with classes in basketball.
Absolutely. With 7:39 remaining here in the fourth quarter, the Lady Bulldogs are trying to battle back as Jeter tries a mid-range. It's up and good. Up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck. 32-point ball game here, 72-40.
Yeah, she's really been playing good since she's came in with that after that last time out in the third quarter. Really been giving a good look on the offense. It's something we haven't been getting too much of today.
As Harris pushes the ball up the floor. Looking for a couple of those Lady Bulldog players there, whether it was Shannon or Jeter. Down low, she's able to kick the ball over to Burgeon. Burgeon penetrates and kicks back out to Jones. Jones to Jeter. Nice pump fake there as she's looking. Fakes again, shots up, no good. Rebounded by none other than Williams Holiday. As Luckett pushes the ball up the floor.
It's been a great game for her with 20 points, 13 rebounds. She's shooting real efficient from the free throw line and the field goal, and also has 3 blocks. Just been a great all-around game for her so far today.
Williams Holiday wasn't able to corral that pass in a little bit over her head, not expecting the ball to be that high. The Lady Bulldogs will take over. Harris brings the ball up the floor, looking to get a screen from Shannon. Instead, she hands the ball off. Oh, fouled there on the floor. That foul looks to go on to Rogan. Excuse me, the foul will actually go on Crump. Jones, nice bump there. Mid-range is up. It's good. Nigeria Jones.
And it's nice to see that our offense has came alive in this fourth quarter, even though it could be a little late. Like I said before the fourth quarter, need something like this to build off of to show, we still have a little bit in us.
Rogan mid-range is no good. Rebounded by Burgeon. Burgeon pushes the ball up the floor. She looks to get the ball to Jones as Harris is going to be fouled.
And they've been swarming all day on their Jackson State defense. They've really been stopping the fast breaks for us and just cutting off all easy baskets for us.
As we have a couple substitutions here for the Lady Tigers. New face, Ariana Hunter, the 5'6" freshman from Louisville, Mississippi, checks in, as well as number 23, Jalea Hickman. Jones tries another mid-range. It's good. Right down the net. Nigeria Jones. Covington has the ball. She tries the mid-range of her own. It's up, no good. Ball is tipped as it will stay here with the Lady Tigers. Guys, the Lady Bulldogs schedule does not ease up on them at all. As later on down the stretch of this SWAC conference play, they will go on the road not too far from here in Huntsville, down south, as they will play that school from Alabama down south that I don't like to personally name, Alabama State University, as well as they head on the road to Houston, Texas to take on the Lady Tigers of Texas Southern University, as well as taking on the Lady Panthers of Prairie View A&M University.
Yeah, they got a nice little road trip. Like, with us not being back here in Elmore until January 28th, got a couple good road tests, Doesn't look like we're going to come out this game victorious, but looking forward into the game against Bama State. A win right there in Montgomery, getting them out there. I feel like that's going to be a good energy game for us. It's always good to beat a rival, especially our biggest one with Alabama State. We can need to use these games right here on the road as not only as tests for us to see where we at, but to build us up and try and get a little streak going as with swag play really just getting started. We need to work our way as it's not that many games as you think left in this season.
As Harris is able to get that layup to go off of the miscue of the Lady Tigers tipping the ball. As Covington has the ball up top, she kicks the ball over to Bowler. Bowler gets the ball inside. Great defense there by Jeter. Harris looking to get the ball up the floor. Open floor here. She swings it over to Jones. Jones, nice fake. She tries a mid-range. Contested, no good. Rebounded by Shannon. Her layup's off the glass, no good. Ball is tipped as Shannon's not able to grab the ball there on the baseline. It will go to the Lady Tigers. We got a timeout on the floor with 4:43 remaining. The Lady Bulldogs are still fighting as they trail 74-46. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs trail 74-46. Tough mid-range there by Covington. It's good as it is now blown open to a 30-point lead here for the Lady Tigers team. Jones' layup is no good, but she's going to be at the line for two as that foul's going to go on number 20, Ariana Hunter. That'll be her first. That'll be her second, team's fifth. Into the ball game for the Lady Tigers is number 34, Kennedy Ransom, the 6'2" forward freshman from Flora, Mississippi.
And I can say I like the energy that we've been playing with in this fourth quarter. This looks more like the Bulldog basketball that we're used to. We're hustling, we're making turnovers, we're not letting stuff go around easy. So we need to keep playing like this, and build off this right here.
As Jones, the graduate guard, the leader, one of the leaders of this Lady Bulldog program, is able to get the second free throw to flow. Great block there. What a great defensive play there by Shakespeare. Ball is loose on the floor. Lady Bulldogs basketball. What a play there by the Lady Bulldogs basketball, capped off by a block by Shakespeare.
Yeah, like I was just saying, just keep playing with this energy right here. We're slowing them down. They haven't been scoring as easy this quarter as they have earlier in the game, even with them having the substitution. And I like how everybody been playing. Nigeria's getting to the rack. She's hitting those mid-range jumpers and getting some points in. And also a nice second half out of Jeter. So nice to see some good positives coming out of this game.
Back at the line for two is number 5, Nigeria Jones. As she knocks down her third straight. Guys, I hate that I just said that. There is a superstition about saying when you have 3 in a row, but it doesn't matter when you have a shooter's touch like Nigeria Jones does, right?
Oh, yeah. And you see that in every sport with football, seeing football when the kicker comes up and they've been hitting field goals all season. You see it in soccer with the penalty kicks. It's just a superstition throughout sports, really.
Ball goes off the leg. The Lady Bulldogs will take over after the timeout break with 3:48 remaining here in a ball game. The Lady Bulldogs trail 76-50. Welcome back to Elmore Gymnasium as the Lady Bulldogs trail 76-50. Tough play there as Jeter's going to be fouled.
Jeter and Nigeria have actually been working really hard to try to get the Lady Bulldogs back up.
Yeah, they've really been getting to this free throw line well in this fourth quarter. As we were really struggling earlier in the game, as this only our 8th free throw of the game. So nice to see that we're working in line as and trying to just, like I said, build some off of that. As you look at the Jackson State Tigers, and they had 21 free throws to our 8.
Jeter's been at the line. It's been a tough day for our front court of the Lady Bulldog team, whether it's been from Lewis to Jeter as well as Shannon, who's also had some time, along with a mix of Shakespeare coming in now for this Lady Bulldog team, having to go into the bench here of our depth. This Lady Tiger team has flexed their muscles on why they are the #1 ranked defensive team in the SWAC so far, as well as why they were the SWAC champs.
Yeah.
That basket doesn't count.
Yeah, and one thing a lot of teams like to key in on with our team is with our bigs, especially over these past couple years. That's been the key point of our offense, whether it's Alexis, Darianna, Sanders, we always do a good job of getting the ball down low and getting baskets. So when a team really takes that away from us, we have to find our ways of continuing to score and keep that flow of the offense going.
Covington swings the ball up top. Bowler looking to get inside. She does. Probe her way. Mid-range is up. No good. Rebounded. Great defense there by Shakespeare, but she's going to be called for the foul. Tough play there. Checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be Shannon. Jordan Shannon having a great game today as well, getting her feet wet early on here in the SWAC play and also gaining experience. It's also great to gain that experience against these top teams in the SWAC as we prepare later on to see these same teams. If the Lady Bulldogs want to win a SWAC championship this season, they're going to have to go through this same Lady Tiger basketball team.
Yeah, man. Got to take these games like this with a good precaution. This is, like you said, the best team in the SWAC. So we're getting our freshmen, getting good men. Shannon, who's really been getting, like you said, getting her feet wet. She has 3 steals this game, 4 rebounds. She's been getting to the rack. She's been playing good defense, just showing real good, just all-around game for us. And for a lot of our players, they're just not getting used to the Elmore as we haven't had that many home games so far this year. So, just still a little early into the SWAC. We have to take these games, get a lesson from it, and use a game like this for the rest of the season, try not to let this happen again.
Absolutely, and what I like best about her role right now is that she's not just another member in this front court with Jeter as well as Lewis, and also in their absence, Kiara Johnson, Graham, as well as Alexis Evans. When you hear that, as well as Jada Clowers, when you think about so many of those names, it's easy for her name to trickle down into the rotation versus now where she's in this position to actually be a playmaker and show what she's about. And it gives not only her teammates, but as well as her coaches, an understanding of where she stands with this team and how well she can play and develop into someone special for this Lady Bulldog program.
Yeah, and that's always something you can see. You know, you never want injuries like this to happen to your team, but that one thing that always comes from that is it gives younger players a way to step up. Get to see where these players that you recruited and that you wanted to be in your program, and you know, even if they're not getting the minutes that now, you know at some point in the program, these are going to be the players you want to make these plays when these seniors and older players like this leave. So nice to see that she's making her way, she's finding her role in the team, and she's really been finding a good way, playing a good game today.
As Jones tries for three, 5 seconds remaining. Tough play there, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. Here comes Covington, pushing the ball up the floor. As she gets a screen, she swings it over for Hunter for three. It's up, no good. Ball is tipped, rebounded by Jeter as she swings the ball over to Burgeon. Jones has the ball on the wing. She kicks it over the head of Burgeon. Watch your head there. In that first row, getting that experience.
Put a little extra heat on that one right there.
As Covington brings the ball up the floor, she kicks it over to Hunter. Hunter on the wing, drives inside, ball is stripped. Nice play there by Shannon on defensively on the help side. As Burgeon drives down, she's getting fouled on the turnaround jump shot.
That's her fourth steal of the game, man. The help side and also doing good on ball, but not letting that many people get past her. So nice to see Shannon really, like I said, just finding her role on this team.
Burgeon is able to get the first one. The graduate from Walnut Hills High School. The Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. In that area, alongside with the Skyline Chili, best known for, as well as those Cincinnati Bengals down there in southern parts of Ohio.
Oh yeah, Cincinnati's been a real good year for them this year. You know, with them Bengals getting that first division championship in a minute, and really looking like a good young team, especially with Jamar and Joe being a dangerous combination. He's so young in their career so right now.
Get a look at the younger Bulldogs here with nearly a minute remaining here in the ball game. We have a substitution on the floor as we have Trinity Murray in the game as well as Darian Burgeon alongside Kobe Warner as well as Jordan Shannon still on the floor with Shakespeare on the floor as Coach McNeil looks to empty out the bench there. Great defense there by Shannon as she's going to be called for a foul. As that will be Shannon's first.
And the line of the Tigers with 2 shots is number 20, Ariana Hunter.
As Hunter is at the line, the Lady Tigers will go on after this game and will take on the Lady Panthers of Prairie View A&M, as well as they will be on the road in Southern for a brief stint. Actually, they will be at home against Prairie View A&M, as well as Texas Southern. And then they will have go on the road and take on the newcomers, Bethune-Cookman, as well as Florida A&M University.
Yeah, and I'm still getting used to seeing those two names here in the SWAC, but one thing I can say is, you know, they're two great programs, and can't wait to see those two teams come over here into the Elmore.
Absolutely, as we will be looking forward to seeing those two teams as we will face Florida A&M on the 29th of January, coming soon after our brief stint on the road. Nice drive there by Virgin. As the three is up, no good by Murray. Rebounded by Shannon. Her turnaround shot is short. as Mosley grabs the rebound. Covington will push it for what will probably be the last possession of the ball game. As that will do it here for the Lady Bulldogs as they fall short here in this measuring. This was a tough test here for the short-handed Lady Bulldogs. Would have loved to see us all at full strength, including having Darianna Lewis here more into the second half as she had gained an injury earlier on into the second half.
Yeah, but one thing, you said early in the game, they show why they're the best team in the SWAC. They controlled the boards with an amazing 51 rebounds to our 32. They continue to control the paint with their 42 points to our 26. And great game by Ms. Williams with the 20 points and 13 rebounds. And it just showed why they're the best team in the SWAC. But a great second half for our Lady Bulldogs. They scored way better in the second half than they did in the first. And they showed more energy. They forced more turnovers. They got a couple more easy buckets. And they look more like the Lady Bulldogs we used to. So we just have to take that into the game, watch our film, see what we did wrong, and go on and build off that.
Absolutely.
We got to make sure we're coming in with more energy. We came in just a little less energy than we should have had, and that kind of caused a little bit of the commotion that happened first half.
Absolutely. How special was Armisha Williams' holiday for that Lady Tiger team as she just came in and dominated on the boards and had her way easily. 20 points as well as 13 rebounds.
Yeah, and then with the 3 blocks on the other side, she just controlled the paint. And she was pretty much the key towards what their whole team was doing. They took away our paint from us. They took away our bigs and tried to force our guards to try to make plays. They forced a lot of tough jump shots, a lot of tough layups, and really played great defense. But it was a great game for her. Those 3 blocks she got was the leader for both teams, and also with the 13 rebounds leader for both teams. It just was a great game for her, and they really just stamped what the game was for Jackson State.
Absolutely, as the Lady Bulldogs have a tough one there as they fell earlier on into the game. It was hard for them to come back later on, especially after the injury to Darianna Lewis, hoping for great health for her as we get ready to go on the road against Alabama State coming up this Saturday during MLK weekend on the 15th, as well as going on the road in Texas to play Texas Southern as well as Prairie View A&M.
Yeah, like we said earlier, these road games are a measuring stick. We need to come out of this road trip on the positive side. So when we get onto this little homestand, we can build a little energy here in Elmore.
Samira, we're going to have a tough road trip earlier on here, especially against our division foes, our most hated rival of all, Alabama State University in Montgomery. It's going to be a ruckus crowd there for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yes, I'm hoping to see Darianna come back out, make sure she's out there and getting those points in for us, and seeing Nigeria with the threes and making sure we're rebounding the ball, and just, making sure we have a lot of energy coming out.
Absolutely, as energy was the name of the game in this one. As the Lady Bulldogs fall, we'll be looking forward to seeing the men play here in just a brief minute. It is the Alabama A&M Bulldogs athletic live stream as for Jawan Davis as well as Samir Carpenter. I'm Chauncey Sanders, and we would like to thank you all and stay tuned for the men's matchup here in Elmore Gymnasium.